G'day guys, this is going to be your quick guide to crafting the Vanguard Snow class ship in Skull and Bones. I'm going to tell you why you'd want this ship, I'm going to tell you when you can get it, where you can get it, how to get the resources and the fastest way to collect them, and then craft the ship. Let's get into it. Alright, first things first is you're going to need to reach Corsair rank. You can check your rank, press M on your keyboard, go to Captain, and make sure you're at least Corsair. Good job. Next, we need to find the blueprint. Now, you can get it from any shipwright in any town. I'm currently in Telok, Penjara. So just walk right up to, oh, sorry, that's the refinery. Walk right up to the shipwright, interact, press craft new items, and then hover over the Vanguard Snow ship and press F on your keyboard to track the blueprint. I've already crafted the ship, so it's not going to track the blueprint, but the ingredients, but for you, it'll track the blueprint. Now, what you will find is your map will have a nice little highlight right up north of Telok Penjara, north, all the way to the top, at this little outpost here called Kamoy Estate, where we will now buy the blueprint. So you just look over to the right here, and it is a shipwrecked rogue over here, Mr. Mate. Now, be prepared because you will need some cash. Here it is here, the Snow blueprint. 10,560 silver to buy the blueprint. You can get the blueprint for free if you continue with the main story quest. It'll get gifted to you. Otherwise, if you want to fast track it like I did, you're just going to have to bankroll it. 10,560 silver. Once you've got the blueprint, you can then track the blueprint, which you can see on my screen is going to do it now. There's the Snow ship in the background, isn't it beautiful? So what we're going to need now is a bunch of resources. The juniper plank, the zinc ingots, the fine abaka, the ironwood plank, steel ingots, sheet glass, screw mechanism, and again, some more silver. So the silver, you're going to need another 5,760 silver just to build the ship when you're ready. Now, the question is, why would you want to build the ship? So the Snow Vanguard ship is unique. It's meant to be the thick boy tanky build type ship. It's different to the Patawakang in a lot of ways. The Vanguard Snow ship is much more tanky in the way of HP, so it has more hull health. The hull health difference is the Patawakang will have 37,000 hull health and the Snow Vanguard has 50,000 hull health. Now the main difference is in its perks. So the Vanguard Snow has a perk for brace, where it will recover brace strength by 4% per second while bracing, increasing brace strength by 50% and brace strength recovery by 150%. Now that's pretty huge. Of course, pretty focused on you bracing when you need to brace when you're being shot at. That's a key point. Now, there is also the fact that the brace strength base stat of the ship is 25,000 compared to the Patawakang, which is 7,400, a considerable difference. Now, the Snow Vanguard ship is 1 kiloknot slower than the Patawakang, not very noticeable. But yeah, gun capacity, exactly the same. And of course, the Snow has more sails, aesthetic thing. So that's it. So now, what you want to do, once you've got the blueprint, you know you're the rank, you're going to have to go out and get all these resources. Now, you can press M on your keyboard, click on your knowledge, go to codex, go to materials, and track every single one of these materials individually. And of course, it will then show up on your map all of the locations that have all of those individual resources. Now, the key points here is if you just track the blueprint like I have, it will just show you everywhere that has all of the things you want. Now, Sangdad right here has the fine abaka and the ironwood planks, and further up you can get the sheet glass from Sunny Capital, and if you go a little bit further south, then you can get fine abaka and ironwood planks down here as well. Now, I focused most of my resource gathering all the way down here near the Naga Sea, so you can get quite a lot of the abaka down here, lots of resources, the lumberyard for juniper planks. The important one as well is on the list we have one that isn't from one of the traders. Now that's the screw mechanism. You can see I've got 65 of them, so you get heaps. The way you get them is you blow up the Dutch ships. So if you're down here in the Naga Sea and you're doing this trade route right here, if you have this Necropolis outpost, you can fast travel there. Whilst you're out here collecting these resources from La, for example, which has a zinc ingot, by the way, The Dutch ships are all around here. There's heaps of them. Blow a couple of them up and you'll find a whole heap of these screw mechanisms. So the points of interest that you're going to want is this Ocean Capital has the Abaca there and sheet glass. Lumberyard for juniper plank. The La has Abaca, zinc ingots and juniper plank as well. The screw mechanism on the trade route here. There's also, this trade route has juniper plank as well. And then a little bit further up, you can get the ironwood plank just south of your current position after obtaining the blueprint. So once you have all of those things, you get the plank, the ingots, the Abaca, the ironwood, steel ingot, the sheet glass from the traders, and you only need 2 of them, very easy to obtain, and screw mechanisms, only 2 of them, so that's 2 Dutch ships you got to blow up. That's it. Then you make make your way back to Telok, for example, and pay 5,760 silver, and boom, you've got yourself the Vanguard Snow, which is this beautiful little ship right here, which I'll just take for a spin to show you what's all about. Now it has the same gun setup. I'm running a ballista on the front, a mortar on the back. I got Skurlox chasers on one side, and I got a mortar in the middle, and I don't even know what cannon this is, but it's got a lot more sails and it's a beautiful ship. So once you've got it, mate, enjoy its healthiness and tankiness. Yes, it's certainly helpful in solo play, and when you're doing plunders particularly on your own, you can take a lot more hits. Anyway, enjoy the ship. Catch you in the next one. If you learned something from this guide, consider giving it a big thumbs up and maybe subscribe to the channel. Maybe.